Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet. Voice you know with the News You Trust studio. Sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Alivo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. I'm Allison Kinney. Now let's take a look at what's making agricultural news. After a tariff war stalled trade for months, Reuters said shipments of U.S. crops headed to China are picking up in number. At least 6 large cargo vessels are scheduled to fill up with soybeans at the Gulf Coast terminals through mid-December. A shipping schedule that has been seen by Reuters this week said a 7th U.S. soybean cargo was loaded during the previous weekend and is already headed out to China, the first shipment since May. While the White House announced that China agreed to buy 12 million metric tons of U.S. soybeans by the end of this month, Beijing has yet to confirm any details about potential promises to purchase the large volumes of U.S. soybeans. USDA data showed Chinese importers booked nearly 2 million metric tons of U.S. soybeans last month for delivery in the 2025-2026 marketing year. That will end in August of 2026. U.S. sorghum shipments have also restarted to China. Also making headlines today, the 27 member states in the European Union approved the European Commission's trade agreement with the U.S. However, Mexico Business News said the European Parliament will challenge the elements it considers to be unfair after President Donald Trump tripled tariffs on EU products while Brussels eliminated duties on U.S. imports. In late November, the EU countries agreed to lower tariffs on U.S. imports under a deal struck last summer between the Commission and the White House. Critics said the deals represent multiple disadvantages to EU exports. A proposal to introduce a sunset clause that would end the tariff cuts after 5 years if the deal does not get removed was debated and eventually shot down in discussions. The Commission said the deal was the best achievable, and to reject it would have caused the EU even greater disadvantages. Both the Council and the Parliament must agree on the final text by next spring.
Get the equipment and trucks you need at the Ritchie Brothers' next Great Lakes Regional event on December 16th and 17th. This absolute unreserved auction will feature online bidding, and items are located in Columbus, Chicago, and Detroit. Choose from close to 3,000 items, including a wide selection of construction equipment, semi-trucks, and more. Don't miss Ritchie Brothers' Great Lakes Regional event on December 16th and 17th. For more details, visit rbauction.com. Again, that's rbauction.com.
Now let's take a look at the markets. Brought to you by Seed Consultants, simply better performance. Learn more online at seedconsultants.com. December corn closing in today up 6 1/4 at 437 3/4. January soybeans up 3 3/4 at 11.19 1/2. And December wheat closing in today up 3 1/4 at 5.41. You're listening to the Ohio AgNet.